Hello and welcome. Thanks for coming back to my channel. If you're one of those who has seen me before, and if not, welcome. My name is Vicky and I'm a double page scrapaholic. So this is my, I think it's only my 14th layout share, but I wanted to show you some stuff from my last layout share that I have changed. By the way, I hope everyone's doing well and looking forward to fall. It's been a bit of a rainy summer here in Ontario, Canada, which I love. I love rain, but it's been a weird summer. But anyway, I wanted to show you something. So you've seen these layouts. You saw them last time if you watched layout share number 13. But I wasn't quite thrilled with how these looked. So I added a slight thing. Can you tell what's different on this page from last time? Probably not. I just punched out and added these little tabs just so that you or whoever is looking at my albums knows that these are flip-ups. See? Because when you're looking at it, you can't really tell. So I did that on that page, and I did the very same on my husband's birthday page, which I adore. I love this page so much. It's just so colorful and fun. And so this one I have three of these flaps, but I only put on one little tab. So check that out. This is awesome to do, guys. Again, why didn't I do this before? I am so late to the game always. But there's so many pictures. Now I have like kind of almost double what I would have had, and I don't have to use another page. So perfect. Pictures are adorable. This was funny. These guys were trying to get, no, I was trying to get a picture of them kissing their dad, but they couldn't stop giggling. Like, come on, guys, man, you know I take pictures. So anyway, that worked. There's a normal one where they're all smiling. Of course, my daughter's baby, Mocha. But anyway, the point of this whole thing is showing you that it's a good idea to do something like this when you have these peekaboo pockets from Creative Memories or flip flaps from Close to My Heart or whatever it is that you do. Or if you do your own, like Bree from Interactive Scrapbooking, it's a nice thing to do. So that is that. I'm going to move that over and I'm going to show you something. Do you recall a couple videos ago I said I am going to start yanking albums off my shelf that are not fully completed. I'm just going to grab one randomly and I'm going to go through it and see how much I can do. That is precisely what you will see here. This album, okay, let me see this. So I have it marked. Again, you guys know that I've been doing this thing, which is just temporary until everything's done. Oops, the paper clip fell off. This album spans, oh my gosh, get a grip. December 12th to January 13th, which is not fully true. It has different stuff in it now, but my typical black for miscellaneous. So this was sitting on my shelf and I showed you that a couple of videos ago, how crazy it all looks. But this is old. So here's 2012. Like, I don't mean to repeat myself every single video, but I have to tell you. So I have about 100 thick and chunky Creative Memories albums on my shelf. And I can't tell you that many of them are actually finished. So this is what I'm faced with. Can you see this? These are partially finished albums. This I did a long time ago, so some of the stuff is honestly gross and I might want to redo it. But for now, what I've done is this, and I have to do this to move forward and to just get stuff done. Don't know if you're the same, but I use these little tabs. So I use the green ones to indicate what still needs to be done. And as you will see, there's tons of green. And the blue ones are the ones that I'll be showing you that are completed. But look, if you see how many are undone, you may cry along with me. Like, see this? Not finished. I haven't added embellishments and I haven't dotted my, you know how I do my printing, dotted my little letters. So that won't be long to do, but it's not finished. And let me see. So this is another one that's not finished because it looked gross. I yanked off what was here. It just, what I had on, remember those, I mean, they still have them. I just don't like them. You know those clear stickers? So they pick up the color that's behind. Well, I had some of those on here and they just looked horrible. I don't know if they've like discolored over the years or something, but I just don't like them. So I'm going to redo that. And then when I look at this page, the pictures are adorable, but it bores me. So I need to put some more. I might put those like strips of, you know, the tiny chats or whatever they're called from Tim Holtz. So anyway, there's another page not done, but almost done. And then let's see here. Another one that's... Okay, so this one's not done, but almost done as well because it also needs some more embellishments. So luckily, I'm like... Is this one done? Yeah, this one's done. So luckily I'm kind of, I'm closer to done than I might think, which is great because some might take a few minutes to just do. Some, I don't know if you do this, let me know in the comments. Do you actually redo pages that you're just not happy with? I do sometimes, and I still might because I want to keep these forever, and if I really don't like it and I can quickly and easily fix it, why wouldn't I, right? So anyway, there's a little look into my struggles, people. It's the struggles are real. So again, each time I show you a layout share, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see what I'm dealing with that particular album. So soon, I would love to say in the next month, I'll have this whole album complete. Sounds like a long time, but we'll see. Anyway, so why don't I now show you pages that I do like? And I think you will be pleased, especially some of my friends like Carmen, who liked some of my older looks and asked, you know, if I will do them again that way. I will show you here. And now that I'm looking at my older pages, which is a lot of a different style than I do now, which is more like this, you know, my linear, as I always say. Now I'm thinking I'm going to do some current pages that look more like my older pages. Because look, this is great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pictures per page. And look how lovely. I love this look. So back then, I used to mainly order my pictures from Walmart. And they always did this thing where you get a free 8x10 or something, I think it was, with 100 pictures. Or I don't even remember. It was so long ago. Like we're talking 2012, 2013 here. But they used to do that, so I loved it. I took advantage of it. And throughout these earlier books of mine, you'll see a lot of pictures where there's a big 8x10 or 5x, yeah, I guess 8x10, and I trimmed it. So I love it. Like that looks so cool to me. Look. And I'm thinking, why the heck wouldn't I do that again? I could do it with my home printer. It's fine. So this was, yeah, this was a long time ago. Look how little my babies were. Aww. This takes me back. Oh my gosh. So Juliana is going to be 15 soon. That's pretty scary. And Anthony is going to be, good God, he's going to be 13 after Christmas. Holy moly. I'm still 30, so that's good, right? And this is another thing I loved a lot then. There was, remember the Dymo makers? So these were from, I think it was an old K&N company. Again, old, but at the time it wasn't old because this was a long time ago. But there was K&N company package, like a sticker pack that had all these. So they feel like Dymo. They're bumpy and stuff. I love them, and I think I still have some, and I'm going to use them. It's reminding me to use stuff like that I've had forever ago, right? Okay, so that's enough on this page, but I love it. And like these cool gems, chunky gems, they're so pretty. Then I put like little tiny gems into these Creative Memories stickers. Love it. I could reminisce and look at these all day. So here's something else. Again, this was my style at the time, and I think I'm going to bring it back. Nothing to it. Like, come on. This is so easy. Anybody can do it. This kind of takes me back to my Creative Memories roots. You know, when we just started with a border. This is getting funky because we didn't usually do bottom borders, but we used to do like a border on each end. But this looks so cute to me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 pictures on that double page. And I wasn't into my round journaling boxes at the time. That's something that came years later, but I always journaled regardless. And here's some journaling and telling my story. And I, again, always pull my colors from the photos, as you can clearly see. And, oh, wow, this one's bright. Okay, so here's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 pics per double page. This is now looking more like what I do now, where it's quite linear and goes across. But I love it. I absolutely love that. And my trick then was the same as now. This part underneath does not have this paper. Why bother? Slice, 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 slice. I've just used one sheet instead of 2 full sheets. This was made with a Creative Memories border maker. I think it was picket fence or something. I don't remember. But I used to use it often back then. And then you just cut a little strip of paper and weave it through if you want. You don't need to. This was from Creative Memories, and it's funny, this one didn't discolor. See, it's one of those see-through stickers, and so is this, and they haven't discolored. I don't know what brand the other ones were, but they were gross. So anyway, look at these guys. Oh my gosh, that face. I could just eat these faces. Look how happy he was. Oh my goodness, these memories are so good. So let's see what else I had of this. Back then, and I'm sure you can relate, when they were little, I took a heck of a lot more pictures because they didn't complain. Nowadays, try getting a picture. Good luck. So here's more. That was another Creative Memories border maker punch that I used all the time. I think I had just gotten it then at that time, and I played with it all the time. Oh, here's my half circle. And you know why? It's because I recently added it. I had a... it just didn't look right. I had a journal box that was like a circle this big. It looked so weird. So I got rid of that and just replaced it with this. I don't know, maybe this one's too big, but I like it better. The other one just didn't look good. And I know orange is definitely not a common winter color. It's usually like blues and grays and whites and stuff. But obviously, like I said, I pull out of my photos. So Juliana has a very orange snowsuit, and it works. Let's see, am I at the end? Oh, okay, so that's those winter pages. Then this was, I guess, the week after, January 12th. Look at this. I adore this layout. Again, it looks very much like the one I had here with the big picture. Same here. So I mean, it looks the same enough, but not, but it doesn't. Like, who would look at that and say, oh, all her layouts look the same? Nah, this is done on another side. Everything's different. Everything looks different also because of the colors and stuff. So like I say to myself, I make myself feel better by saying, your layouts don't look all the same because your colors and papers are different. So there you go. That makes me feel better. But I absolutely adore this layout as well. So we went to a little local park, and they have a little deer sanctuary nearby. Look how close I got to them. I even journaled about that. We took advantage of the nice weather by going to the deer park near Southdown. We saw about a dozen of the beautiful creatures. I stood right at the fence to take a few up-close pictures. Yeah, that's how close I was. So through the fence hole. And you know, I miss these days when the kids would go to the park and I'd just take random pictures of them playing. Sadly, those days are over. I told them that we're going to go to the park one day just for pictures. And I said, let's recreate like when you were small. They both just looked at me like I had 4 heads. I'm still going to do it, but they're not going to be smiling like this, I bet. You know how it is, right? Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, this was another very, very classic look I did that I still like and should do again. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So again, 10 photos per double page. A nice big chunky journaling box. Squares with the Creative Memories square punch. Very few embellishments. My goodness, I just slapped a leaf on and an acorn, which is very unlike me with so few embellishments, but I think it works. Do you? I don't think it needs anything more. Look at this little bugger. Yeah, anyway, I like it. Here's a look at it that way. Sorry about the glare. I like it. And then what else have we here? Oh gosh. Okay, so I don't know if you follow me on Instagram. Oh wait, doesn't matter. I actually posted that very quick video on YouTube as well, where I showed, so this page, I fixed it now, these two pages, I fixed them both. They fell apart as soon as I grabbed this album off my shelf. Why, you may ask? Well, at the time, I remember vividly using horrible, cheap adhesive when I ran out of my creative memory stuff and was waiting for it to come in the mail. So it was AdTech, and I will tell you the name because it's horrible. I usually don't like slamming companies and products, but quite frankly, do not spend a penny on AdTech, ADTECH. It is horrible. It's cheap to buy and it's horrible to use. It's like in there's a purple, like a translucent purple runner. There are runners and a blue one, translucent blue. One of them I think is repositionable and one of them's not. They are terrible. They get like dried out and crusty, and everything fell. So if you didn't see that video, just go back to the one before this and you'll see how everything slid off. So I had to reinforce everything. I mean, guys, this hobby is not cheap. We all know that, and we know that this isn't just like a today thing that we want it to last, you know, till next week. This is something we're putting our heart and soul into this craft, and it would be really nice for it to last. And since we're already spending the money on it, don't cheap out on adhesive. Seriously, I learned my lesson the hard way. And honestly, this isn't the only album that's like that. I picked up a few and I couldn't deal with it at the moment. I just put them back on the shelf. So I'm dealing with this one. There were another few pages in here that did have that. And I'm just going to fix it. But good God, don't let it happen to you. I want to save you from that terrible thing. So there you go, guys. So those are the only layouts, like events, that are completely done in this album. I'm so pleased with them. It just gives me so much joy to flip through. See, this is what I'm dealing with now. So I have, gosh, I have a lot more to do. But again, let me reiterate, most of the pages are done. And some of them I'm just redoing here. I'm going to show you something yucky. So like this is kind of, I've got lots more to do. But check this out. Oh, that's recent, so I love it. A lot of these are recent. I'll show you next time. Look at something like this. I even wrote myself a note. Redo because ugly. What in God's name was I thinking? That looks so terrible to me. I can't wait to rip it apart, reprint the pictures, and do something good. I can't stand it. So I'm not gonna, like that, I just can't keep. These, like, I like them. I'm just updating a little, like adding a title. I love this so much. Again, that style, love it, love it. And then there's just a few others here that I've put paper in that I know I'm going to use for them. I just did this one. Can you tell, right? This is my current style. So I just did this one with a little bit of old school buttons and punch. But I adore it. And I'm going to keep working until this album is done. This was another one of those ugly pages, and this is here. You could see a little bit of that AdTech glue. It has paper on it, but that's what it looks like. It's that, oh, it's a bad, let me see. Anyway, this page fell apart too, but here it is. This is what it looks like, in case you're wondering. See that crappy, camera's not really picking up there. Horrible. Anyway, this page fell apart too, but I'm glad it did because it was ugly. So I'm going to reprint these pictures as well and just do them another way. So that's what I'm doing. Also, let me show you my workstation. Look at, these are the batches that I have going on right now. So another cute page. What a sweet little girl. That's my niece. One of many, many nieces on my husband's side. None on my side, all on my husband's, but she's adorable. She's, I think, 10 now? Wait, no. Is she 10? Anyway. Okay, now that's going to bother me. How old was she here? See how nutty I am? 2013. 8. She's 8, not 10. Anyway, this is what I have going on. So I'm looking through some of these for stuff, and then I'm going to focus on this. But of course, at the same time, I'm also working on my 2021 album, which had these in it. So your girl's busy and loving every minute of it. I will talk to you soon. Please leave any questions or comments down below. And as always, I appreciate you guys so much. I love when you come by, and I love being able to share my crazy family with you guys. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Ciao for now.